Hi, my name is Piotr and I work here at Zmorph as a product expert. Today I will show you, in a series of videos, why Zmorph is the best all-in-one 3D printer on the market, how easy it is to use it, what kind of materials it can process, and how it can change your desktop into a workshop. In this video, I'll focus on CNC milling workflow. The CNC Pro Toolhead comes with the steel work table. The work table got completely redesigned to suit the needs of our most demanding customers. We also redesigned the clamping system, so right now fixing any material to the work table is even easier. So now, let's arm the toolhead with the CNC Cutter. Before we can use the CNC milling toolhead, first we take the CNC Cutter out of the protection box. Then we insert the CNC Cutter in the socket of the toolhead. Then we tighten it a bit with the hand. And now we take the 13mm wrench, place it in the slots on the piston. Then we take the adjustable wrench, adjust it to the thickness of the socket, place it on the socket, and we tighten the whole toolhead a bit. The toolhead is ready to use. To change the heated bed to the steel work table, first we pull the heated bed up front, loose the hinge, gently push the heated table up, lift it, hold it with one hand, pull the carriage back, and unplug the black plug of cables. Now you can easily remove the heated bed. To mount the CNC work table, we move the Y carriage forward, place the CNC work table in position, and then we lock the hinge. CNC work table is ready to work. To mount the CNC toolhead, at first remember to carefully put the CNC cutter through the hole on its carriage. Then attach the hooks, push the toolhead, tighten the screw, connect the plugs to the frame and to the small plug on the X carriage. The toolhead is ready to work. Now we will fix the material to the work plate. First, find a good spot. To fix the material, I will use the L-shaped clamp. All holes on the work plate are threaded, so you can easily fix the screws to the work plate. Now, on the other side of the material, we will put a push clamp. Fix the push clamp to the plate. Don't tighten the first screw at the beginning. First screw the second one and tighten them both. Okay, now tighten the push clamp. Check if material is fixed. If so, the material is ready to go. Now we mount the work table with the material on our machine. So the printer is ready for the milling. Now we set the machine to start the CNC job. To do it, we'll start with new job. We will start a file from the external drive. So we'll put the SD card in the SD card slot. Machine will automatically show us the content of the SD card. We'll choose CNC Z logo. Now we press next. The machine will show us on the LCD screen information about the file. Now we'll have to calibrate the machine for the material. So go to Calibrate. Before we do so, we'll home the machine. So go to Set, Home X-axis, Home Y-axis. Remember, at this point, don't press Home Z-axis, because you would damage the spindle. Now, go back to the Move section. And by pressing the arrows, we will have to point the 0 position for the material. Now we have to set a 0 local position of the material. We will do it on the front left corner of the material. To do it, we will use manual control in Calibration menu. Use arrows to set a good position of the CNC cutter. Remember to lift the Z axis so you won't hit the material with the CNC cutter. If the jump of the axis is too high, you can change it by pressing the value in the middle between the arrows. Now set the good position for the spindle. You can always move around the printer to make sure that it is good by viewing from the different angle. Now I will put down the spindle on the material, gently. When you're close to the material, change the jump to the lowest value. Now I can see that the CNC cutter is touching the material. This is the good 0 position. Go to Set menu and here push the Set X0, Set Y0 and Set Z0. Now our local 0 position is set. We move back and go to Settings. Here we have to turn on the spindle. We have to do it manually. Without it, the machining won't start. Turn on the spindle, go back and press Start. After the job is done, we press Close, and now we can remove the material. But first, we go to Maintenance, Move Axis, and we will set the toolhead in a safe position. To do it, we will lift the Z-axis by a few millimeters. Now we can safely home the X-axis and the Y-axis. Now, by using Move, we can move the work table to front. Now we can remove the work table. Now we take the work table out. Remove the sawdust. And here is our milling. To dismount the CNC toolhead, at first we disconnect the plugs. First on the frame, then from the X carriage. Then we loosen the screw at the front. Pull up the toolhead and then lift it to remove it completely.